What's up, guys? Today we're in Chautatak Park and we're interviewing Julian Glasser again. I said your last name right?
Yep.
And we're going to be asking him some questions about his experiences in Thailand, his YouTube channel, and more. So thank you guys for tuning in. How you doing today, Julian?
I'm doing good. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. I'm always happy to see you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've been noticing that you put out a lot of YouTube content lately. What's your purpose with that, and how many videos are you actually making a week right now?
So right now I see my channel as being kind of like almost an encyclopedia of Thailand.
Right.
So, you know, wherever you're traveling in Thailand, whether that be Bangkok or Phuket or Pattaya or whatever, I'm trying to document all those different places in Thailand. And right now I made a contract with myself. So basically I'm trying to post one video a day until the end of the year. After the end of the year happens, I might lower it to just once a week or once a month, but as of right now, I'm trying to go all the way through until the end of the year by doing one video a day.
So have you seen a difference in the amount of traffic you're receiving now that you're putting out a video a day, or is it pretty much the same as usual?
Yeah, so I have definitely seen an increase in traffic to my channel. I used to only post about 1 to 2 videos a week, but ever since I've been starting to do this one video a day, I have noticed a sharp increase in my views. Every single month, I've been increasing by pretty much 100% every single month. And I think if this trajectory continues, we could definitely see the channel growing into the future. And I do also want to mention that I might be interested in hiring someone full-time to start helping me edit the videos. So going out and shooting more videos with me and also editing the videos, I think that will be able to make my channel grow even faster. And yeah, one video a day for new YouTubers, I definitely think that that's what you should try to do. And if you could do one video a day for an entire year, if your channel doesn't gain traction, you're doing something else wrong.
That's awesome, man. Now, I've watched your YouTube content and I know what it's about, but tell my viewers, what kind of content are you making and what kind of content do you plan on making in the future?
Yeah, so I'm trying to basically make my content for YouTube anything that has to do with Thailand. So if you're interested in just coming out to Thailand for a few months, or if you're interested to actually move out here full time or retire out here in Thailand, I think my YouTube channel will be very informational and educational for you. And I'm pretty much trying to do anything that has to deal with Thailand, or having to deal with like Thai food, hotels in Thailand, condos in Thailand, just pretty much anything that has to deal with Thailand.
Now, right now you're focusing on Thailand. Do you ever plan on doing any of the surrounding countries or branching out and doing something after you've been here like a year, or do you have any plans for anything at extended travel?
Yeah, so that's a really good question that I was actually asking myself too. I was thinking, do I want to just focus directly on Thailand, or do I want to go to like the Philippines, Myanmar, Laos, and all the surrounding countries too? For right now, because I'm more aware of Thailand and the surrounding area in Thailand, I want to focus just on Thailand. In the future, if I see a demand for it and my channel has more traction, I might want to go to Myanmar. I was thinking about maybe experimenting with Myanmar, and if Myanmar does well, maybe I can also go to some of the other countries too. So it definitely is something that I'm interested in doing. It's mainly Southeast Asia, and if Southeast Asia does good in the future, maybe it could even be like a world thing. So that'd be really cool, and I'd really enjoy doing that too.
That would be pretty amazing, man. It's kind of my adventurous spirit and where I want to take my channel eventually too. I want to do more traveling on it, do more than just Thailand, and get out there and see some other places. But as you said, you know, it takes money to do that. Once you start traveling all over the world, you're talking about a whole lot more money than just hanging out in Thailand for a little while. If somebody was to want to start traveling and doing vlogs, what's a couple of pieces of advice you would give them to get their channel started from 0 viewers and to grow that channel into something that people are actually watching?
Yeah, Chris, that's a really good question. I would say the first thing that you should do is you have to be consistent. So you can't just post like one video this month and then 2 videos next month and then maybe like 1 video in the next 3 months. You have to come up with a consistent game plan for your channel, and you have to consider YouTube as something like almost like a job for you. So hopefully you love to do YouTube yourself, but you have to take YouTube seriously. If you want to gain traction in your channel, start calling yourself a YouTuber. Like even when I only had 50 subscribers, I started telling my friends and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And I think that just changes your mindset, is you start associating yourself with YouTube and you start associating your brand with being a YouTuber. And I noticed when I started calling myself a YouTuber, I started getting more people to check out my channel, and I also started noticing traction in my channel too. So I think that's very important, is that you need to consider yourself a YouTuber even when you only have 50 subscribers, even when you only have 100 subscribers, even when you only have 1,000 subscribers. Is definitely start calling yourself a YouTuber. And one thing that I do notice that helped out my channel a lot is also collaborating with other YouTubers. So this has been something that actually can dramatically increase your number of subscribers, increase your number of views, is try to find other channels that are similar to yourself. Like me and Chris's channel, Beauty in the East, our channels are very similar to each other, and you never know who may agree to work with you. I've had some channels that are much bigger than my own agree to do videos together. So if they like your content, you'd be surprised that channels that are 200, 300, 500% larger than yourself, they may agree to do a video together. But I also think it's good to work with channels that are smaller than yours too. I don't think that you should just try to aim at the big fish. I think a lot of people have developed a really loyal following. Even if their following is a lot smaller, they may be willing to go check out your channel. And I will say, I just did an interview with teacher Thomas Thailand, who makes videos very similar to myself, and I noticed a huge spike in my number of subscribers when we did that collaboration video together.
Yeah, I'm with you on the collaborations. I think they do really well. Even when I just did the video with you, I think I was at like 100 subscribers and I shot up like 30 instantly, just because I got some of your audience. I think anybody you can work with, you should, regardless. I think if they got 50 subscribers and you got 500, you should work with them. Now, I can see where some channel that's got 100,000 subscribers wouldn't want to work with somebody like me and you, but that's still no reason not to go ahead and put yourself out there and ask them. Be like, hey, I'm in Thailand, I'm in Bangkok too. I say, you're in Bangkok, can we do a video together? They're going to at least check out your content, and like he said, if they really like your content, they're more likely to say, yeah, I'll do a video with this guy. And if they see that you're doing a lot of content with other people, they know you're already comfortable with collaborations, and they're not starting with somebody brand new that don't know what to do when they show up. So I think that's an important thing too. If somebody was coming to Thailand for the first time, I know they're going to land in Bangkok to begin with, so they're probably going to explore Bangkok. What would be the top 3 places you would tell them to visit from your experience in Bangkok?
If someone's gonna come to Bangkok, Thailand, I would say the first place that you should go to, which I haven't even gone to myself, is where Chris went, and that's the highest point in Bangkok. I thought that was actually really cool, and I want to go there myself. The second place is, I would say, try to go to Chinatown. I think Chinatown is really cool, especially if you're interested in that culture and trying to get some of the Chinese food out there. And the third place that's actually shut down right now, but I actually love going to, is Asia Teak. And they have that giant Ferris wheel out there, which is really cool. If you come out here when the country is open again, that could be a great place to go to. I love going to Asia Teak.
I've been trying to go to Asian Teak for like a month and a half now. The one day that they said they were open, I went out there and they'd closed halfway through the day for what they told me was a incident, which they didn't explain any further than that. So I've not even been able to explore there myself. I know a lot of people come to Bangkok for the actual shopping because there's so many malls and shopping centers here. I don't know how much your knowledge is on that, but what is the best couple of shopping centers that you would send people to when they come to Bangkok if they want to come here just for the shopping, which is amazing, by the way, guys?
Yeah, so me personally, I'm not really that big of a shopper. I never really cared too much about you know, buying a bunch of name brand stuff out here in Thailand. But if that's something that you are interested in, I would say Siam Paragon is one of the big places. You also, if you want to look for more like cheaper stuff, you could go to what is it called, the Chatuchak Weekend Market. That's actually a pretty good place. And also a place that I thought was really cool that just opened up is Icon Siam. And that place, I don't know if you've been there before, Chris, but that place is really cool. And they have a really cool kind of like traditional Thai style house inside of the shopping mall. So it's pretty cool. I would even just go check out Icon Siam even if you don't plan on doing any shopping. It's pretty cool.
I know you made a video about this, but I want to include it in my video because I've seen some of it myself. What's a few scams that you would tell people to watch out for while in Thailand?
Yeah, Chris, that's a really good question. There's 2 main scams that I want people to be aware of. And the first one has to deal with real estate. So if you are coming out to Thailand and you're trying to rent a condo for a month or so, I would definitely suggest you finding a reputable real estate agent to help you with that process, because there is a scam out here that when you put your security deposit, basically there is no condo. You just basically, you give the person your security deposit and the first month's rent or whatever, and then there is no condo. You just basically lost up to whatever the price is. You could lose literally $500, $1,000, whatever the security deposit and the rent is. So that's definitely something that you should be aware of. The second scam that a lot of people may not know is actually pretty popular out here is the fare for the taxi. So I believe, you have to double check with a lawyer, but I believe it's against the law for a taxi to not push the fare, not to push the meter. So a lot of taxis out here, they'll say like, oh, where are you going? And then you might say, oh, I'm going to Siam Paragon. And they're like, oh, 500 baht or 1,000 baht. They'll give you like a flat fee. And I'm pretty sure that's actually against the law out here. They're supposed to push that meter. So if you go to a taxi and you say push the meter, and they say, oh no, we're not going to do that, just know that that's a scam out here, as they try to charge a flat fee instead of actually pushing the meter. And usually the flat fee is going to be like 2-3 times more expensive than if they push the meter.
I've actually had the taxi thing happen to me 2 or 3 times the first time I came to Thailand. They will do that. I have went on 2-hour rides in a taxi that cost me about 250 baht. And when I was first here, I've had them charge me 200 baht for a pretty short ride. The rides in and around Bangkok is usually going to cost 150 baht or less, which is under $5. It's cheaper for a cab here than what you're going to be used to paying in America, for sure. To end this interview out, Julian, tell people what you have in store for them in the future on your channel and why they should come visit your channel to get their information on Bangkok.
Yeah, like I said, I've been taking YouTube pretty seriously, and for the remainder of the year, I'm trying to post 1 video a day. So the reason why I want to post 1 video a day for the remainder of the year is that 1 video a day for the rest of the year will get my channel to almost 300 videos total. So if you're ever interested in coming out to Thailand for a visit, or if you're interested in moving out to Thailand or retiring in Thailand, my channel is definitely probably one of the channels that have a lot of content out here. And definitely Chris's channel, Beauty in the East, has a lot of good travel videos too. But if you're looking for more of almost like an encyclopedia of Thailand, I would say definitely go check out my channel, because I've traveled a lot and I have a lot of good videos on condos, hotels, and Thai food.
And where can they find your channel at? I will add the link in the description though, guys.
So my channel is just my name. It's my full name. So Julian, Julian, and then K like kangaroo, and then Glasser, Glasser. You can put Julian K. Glasser or Julian Glasser. Either one will probably come up. If you're wondering why I put Julian K. Glasser, is actually there's an author who is also named Julian Glasser. So he's like a psychologist or something like that. So the reason why I put the K is so that people don't get confused with me and that other guy. Now he's a lot older than me. I think he's like 75 or something like that. So you shouldn't get confused, but that's the reason why I put that K in my name.
Remember to check him out. He really does have a lot of informative videos on his channel. He really tries to break down what it's like to find an apartment, a condo in Bangkok, and what day-to-day living's like in Bangkok. Plus he does have some really cool travel videos as well. So it's got information on everything you want to know about Bangkok and Thailand. So definitely give him a follow and watch some of his videos. Plus he's got tons of content, and you can catch a video every day from him for the rest of the year, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all have a great evening. And remember to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button before you leave to stay in touch with my newest videos.